This is Football Fever World Cup edition. I'm Stefan Sukram. I have with me Faisal Khan. Faisal, how are you today, sir?
Good. Thank you very much for the opportunity. It's going to be a lot of fun this summer, co-hosting with our Golden Jaguar as well, Stefan.
Yeah, we have another guy in set. He is Verlon Mills, Golden Jaguars midfield player.
Yes, attacking midfield player.
One of my favorites, if I must say so. I'm just joking. I like Christopher. Yeah. He's my friend. He's my good friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Faisal.
He's a good person to have as a friend.
He is a very good person.
Yeah.
He's very knowledgeable on football.
I like to see he's a good captain.
He's a good, captain, courageous.
Yeah. I think
captain
one of the best captain Guyana had in a long time.
I think so.
We call him Captain Guyana.
Like Captain America.
That's the Captain America fella.
Well, it's a historic World Cup for Guyana as well, guys. I mean, Guyana, they went further this time round than any other
time.
Yeah.
Any other time. How did we get there?
Well, I tell you what, why don't we have a look?
Let's take a look.
Why don't we take a look at the qualifying video? It all started off in a group with Barbados, Bermuda, and Trinidad.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people around the world, as well as a lot of Guyanese. I won't mention any names, Stefan.
No name calling. We'll save those name callings for later.
Thought Guyana had no chance of finishing top. I know we've got some behind-the-scenes footage of the goals for that game, and then maybe we'll have a quick question. Yeah. So let's go. Let's go with the footage. Great moments. Only 2.5 years ago, not that long ago.
My skin's still growing from those shots. Verlon, who would have been part of that team? What was it like, Guyana leading by 2? Trinidad, nothing in the bag, Guyana 2 ahead. What was the feeling like to put Trinidad out after so many years of Trinidad beating Guyana?
Well, throughout the whole World Cup qualifying campaign, the whole atmosphere, the whole vibes with the teammates was good. The coaches, everybody, We learned a lot about ourselves. We learned a lot about our teammates. We trained hard together. We fought hard together. The team showed character. When the first goal went in against Trinidad, it's like the whole atmosphere in the stadium changed. It's like we already qualified for the World Cup. I think it meant a lot to the team. It meant a lot to the team and it meant a lot to the nation.
Yeah.
Being the first time in history of Guyana's football that it qualified into the third stage of the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah. And beat such a big team.
Yeah.
Like Trinidad, like Barbados.
Trinidad, one of our rivalries for a long time.
I mean,
the longest while.
It's true to say that Bermuda, Barbados, and Trinidad have millions of US dollars at their disposal every year to prepare.
This is true. And they have a lot of camps as well.
It was wonderful.
But anyhow, Vernon can talk to you all about the crowd's view, but we have that view. We're going to show you that view now.
Huge atmosphere for them. So from that, from winning in that game and finishing
sorry,
top.
that was just funny.
You know that guy?
I don't know him, but I feel like I know him.
Well, he predicted the score.
I feel like I know him.
He had the sign.
He already had a score.
He had the score, right? So I mean, from winning that, what was able to happen from there, as Vernon knows, because he was on the field there and then in the future.
Think of the action.
Yeah. We were able to qualify for the CONCACAF group, right, Vernon?
Well, after winning that game, I don't think we was in Guyana again. I think we were in Guyana.
Where were you?
we probably were somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, everybody just rushed onto the field. They
Yeah.
want autograph. They want photos.
Yeah.
You know, the whole vibes is there.
Could I have an autograph now with your
Okay.
No, we'll do that.
You want
Come on,
after the
that's
show.
absolutely-
You want after the show.
Well, look, I mean, after that, the Golden Jags went on to play Mexico. Mexico took the boys up into the mountains,
Into
what,
the
6,000 meters above sea level?
Yeah.
You guys had to train in Colombia for about a month before?
Now we trained in Colombia 2 weeks prior to the tour to Mexico.
And what was
The
that?
trip to
And
Mexico.
what was that training like?
The altitude, you know, the altitude, to acclimatize,
Tough.
tough, very
Yeah.
tough, really tough, really tough.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Guyana went to play Mexico in the Azteca, the historic Azteca Arena, 90,000 seats. I believe it was the home of the World Cup finals before in the past. So really
Yeah.
historic.
You're thinking 90,000 seats. I'm thinking 90,000 people who like Mexico.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but that's
But our guys.
there was a few of us there. There was a few of us there. There were a few Guyanese. We were dotted around.
85,000 Mexicans.
Well, more like 89,995, probably. But yeah, we were there. We've got some great footage, the compliments of FIFA. Obviously, I think it's a good time to mention NCN. Congratulations to
Of course,
NCN.
it's
Exclusive.
sole rights.
I don't know if you want to tell.
Of course,
the
we've got
people.
the sole rights for the World Cup. If you want to watch the World Cup, you have to look at NCN. Continue to look at NCN for the FIFA World Cup 2014 result. Let's take a look at those Mexico-Guyana highlights.
Así le va a pegar el zurdo. Le pega, Guardado, encima de la portería.
Izquierda, 5-2-1-2.
Acaba trabajando en la pelota Ricky Shakes. Sigue Shakes, mete el servicio. Parece bueno para el rebate. Abanicó.
Esta acción, el equipo mexicano, como dice Chuy, con capacidad de variantes, de cambio, de ser un equipo camaleónico. Y bueno, hoy nos sorprende el Chepo con esta línea de 3 al fondo.
Pero coincide, George.
Bien, el engranaje con Gio Dos Santos. Parece que es bueno el servicio. Le quedó a Pablo Barrera contra la última línea. Va a intentar sacar un nuevo centro. Bien rechazado por JP Rodríguez. Le pega Salcido. Gol. Gol. Llegó temprano, profe.
Muy bien, de aire. Aguanta muy bien atrás, ahí en medio círculo. Salcido, el rechace le queda ahí en el disparo. Cómo intentaba ponerla en juego. Hay un cabezazo que le queda. La mide muy bien de aire con la zurda abajo. No hay problema.
Momento del partido, Home Depot. Héctor Moreno. ¿A quién le queda? A Carlos Salcido. Va por abajo con Gio. El Chícharo afuera del área. El taconazo, la media luna, golazo. Respuesta para el equipo guyanés con el servicio. Ricky Shakes de aire. Sí, señor. Está bien. Le dio derecha a Ricky Shakes. Entregó mal Jake de Snake Newton. Disparo del Chícharo. La pelota al palo.
Y observe la repetición, como mire, prepara, apunta y dispara con la derecha, como con efecto la parte interna para que hiciera esta comba exactamente y pega.
¿A quién le queda la pelota? Guardado. Va contra la marca de Howard. Saca el servicio, el remate, golazo. Pierna derecha, se alista, patea, Corona, bien, abajo, seguros con México, allá va Richardson, la tira para Cort, rechaza Corona, aprovechando de las personas que votaron, dicen que no, allá va el servicio, se desvía, autogol, gol, traer mucho, se desvían cuerpos mexicanos, ya toman en el camino a Corona, la pelota irremediablemente va gol. 3-1 está el encuentro.
Fíjate qué jugada desafortunada. Cómo intenta con el que acaba de ingresar, Jerry Richardson. La pelota llega a Moreno a tratar de romper. Le cambia la trayectoria. Ya había dado...
Le reitero que se alista un cambio más del equipo guyanés. Va Ricky Shakes. Va Shakes. Se quitó a Salcido. Con suerte va Shakes. Pone el servicio, el remate. Del cuerpo al arquero Corona.
Muy bien, la deja botar, se te echa mesa en esa intención, la pica contra Pasto y después pega en el travesaño, peligroso.
Lots of chances in that Mexico game, Stefan.
I can remember holding my breath when they hit the crossbar. How hard is it when you fire something like that and you find the crossbar? What does it do for you as a player?
The feeling. You know, that's a feeling you don't want to have.
So close,
That's a
yet
feeling you
so
don't want to
far
have. That's a
away.
feeling you
I
don't
think
want to have.
this much more, a
Yeah.
little more finesse.
But
Yeah.
I think we should have won the game. I think.
Let me ask you a question. Sorry to cut you here.
Yeah.
After the game, right, when you boys were in the dressing room of the historic Azteca against a famous World Cup team like Mexico, who incidentally have qualified again, what was the feeling like in the dressing room after the game? Was it disappointment? What was it? Was it? Did the boys think they could have gone out and win that game?
It was disappointing, but I don't feel it was more of a disappointing feeling because we still give a good account of ourselves.
100%.
Being competing in a high altitude with the Mexican atmosphere, the Mexican crowd, you know. I still think we should have won the game.
Yeah.
We created more opportunities. We just didn't capitalize on them.
Yeah.
You know, but what I like more about our game is that we just didn't play with one captain. We played with 11 leaders on the team.
Yeah.
And everybody was just encouraging each other. And that was good.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck with the part where you hit the crossbar. I cannot get it. The feeling of hitting a crossbar. Such a well-taken shot, you hit a crossbar.
Yeah, well, that's Carl Court,
Yeah.
you know. Carl Court played many years in the Premier League, scored for fun against the likes of Chelsea. I'm sorry, and if there's any Chelsea fans out there, Man
Nope,
City,
I'm not a Chelsea
Yeah.
fan.
you know, Man United for
I'm
fun.
a Chelsea fan, don't.
Yeah.
Don't say anything bad about Chelsea.
You know, it's a shame he didn't take it first time, you know.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, Gregor Richardson scored that goal. I don't know if FIFA have actually awarded him the goal or not, but if that is the case, he's only the second Caribbean ever to score in Mexico.
Hayden Tinto being the first from
From
Trinidad and
Trinidad.
Tobago.
You know,
Yeah.
it's very usual for Caribbean teams to go to Mexico and take 5, 6, 7-0, 8-0.
But that's true.
So
yeah.
you feel that's a good account of ourselves.
Yeah,
Excellent
We
account
give a
of the
good
Golden
account of
Jaguars.
ourselves.
I mean, I was very blessed to have been able to go to that game. And I mean, I completely agree with Vernon. I think going into that dressing room at the end of the game, the guys were like, we could have got something out of the game. And there's not many teams in the world that can go to Mexico and come out at the end of the game thinking they should have won the game.
Yeah.
Well, after Mexico, we moved on to
El Salvador.
El Salvador. Let's show you what happened there.
Burgos. Pelota al área, atención, El Salvador, el toque. Anticipaba el cuadro de Guyana. Se viene la contra, atención, peligro. Richardson. Se quita la marca de Darwin Serense, proyecta desde pasillo central, mete quinta al espacio por izquierda. Puede estar el empate, el disparo. ¡Gol! De Guyana. Tryon Bob. Daría por derecha para Isidro. Va a preparar centro. La pelota. Ya se cobra. Ahí está Walter Moore por izquierda. Richardson. Se quita la marca de Purdy. Sirve pelota al espacio. Atención, se viene Guyana. El disparo. Gol de Guyana. Sobre 53, el 2.
Wow. 2-2 away from home. El Salvador have qualified for the World Cup once. They haven't qualified this time. But for Guyana to be drawing away from home against teams that have qualified for the World Cup.
In Georgetown, BPATS is the most convenient shopping center for your wholesale and retail goods. Their wide range of top brand products makes your shopping experience easier. At BPATS, customer-friendly staff are always at your disposal. Its suitable location, hospitable staff, and spacious convenience is all you need for your one-stop shop. BPATS, where quality and satisfaction count.
Sylvie's Variety Store brings you the parts and accessories needed to keep the wheels of production turning. Avoid long hours of downtime when you buy the USA brand lease and general purpose single-phase motors. We stock them from half to 10 horsepower, dual voltage at 1,725 RPM slow speed to 3,450 RPM high speed. Great for exhaust fans, compressors, lifts, and a lot more applications. So let lease and keep it turning from Sylvie's Variety Store.
Are you looking for the perfect eyewear? Then LensCraft is where you ought to be. Our well-trained professionals can perform the necessary tests to prescribe your perfect lens, while you choose from a wide range of frames that brings out your taste, style, charisma, or sophistication. So don't hesitate. Call us today on 223-5865 or visit us at 40 Kroll Street, Georgetown. LensCraft, a different frame of mind.
There's a delicious opportunity to give your family the nutrients they need. Brunswick mackerel. They're not only tasty, but contain many of the essential nutrients that support a healthy diet. Brunswick mackerel are available in oil and tomato sauce that's great for making sandwiches, salads, curry, and many other delicious recipes. For over 100 years, Brunswick continues to be the leading brand in canned seafood and is distributed in over 55 countries around the world. Brunswick mackerel. It's a healthy habit. Imported and distributed by BPATS, where quality counts, and available nationwide.
Back, we do apologize for the outage. It seems someone at the power company does not like either England, Italy, or Brazil. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not going to call any names, but you better support Brazil. Gotta
England.
Support Brazil. Nobody's going to do anything with England. England's going to go home early.
So let's go back to El Salvador. The footage, 2-2, away from home. Big result.
Well, El Salvador, one of the most hostile crowd you could ever be in.
Oh, really? Why is that?
To play football. You know, the stadium was full even before we got to the stadium.
Yeah.
And on our way to the pitch,
yeah,
the crowd was shouting insulting remarks.
Oh, yeah?
You know, insulting remarks. You couldn't even hear yourself how the crowd was so much. You tried to speak to a teammate, you had to get close to them. How he is right now, you had to get very close. You know.
True on Bob's goals?
I love the crowd though.
Okay.
I love the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, because by halftime, it was like you was playing at home. Yeah.
Oh, it switched?
It switched. You know, not forgetting Trian Bob, our young star, who scored a double. Yeah, a double on his debut in that game.
I mean,
you know,
the shot through the goalie's feet.
Yeah. He kept us in that game. Kept us in that game.
How hard is it to shoot through a goalie's foot? Help me out there. Help me out there. How hard is it to pass? How hard is it to pass through this? Is it like this area, right? Like
let me show you something.
Yeah.
I'm not a goalkeeper, or I'm not even a goalkeeper coach. You know, but I've learned this from an experienced player, a national goalkeeper, Trinidadian.
Yeah.
You know, he say one of the easiest ways to beat a keeper one-on-one is through his leg.
So
you know,
you're saying that
yeah,
it's easier to beat me through here than here and here.
Yeah, because of how he stands.
You ever play football 7?
Yeah.
I was a former national player. Let's not go down this road. I have pictures.
If you
have this debate all week, I have pictures that show that I was in a Golden Jaguar shirt. I was playing for the national
team.
Under
5s or under 6s? The under 7s team.
Back to the
Yeah. Okay. It's proven.
Yeah.
You know how he stands.
Yeah.
It's much more difficult to dive when you dive right or to dive left. Yeah. When you go left, your leg still.
I could do this. I mean, I could do this, but I don't think anybody else could do that either.
It's much. Yeah. To close it. You keep it fair.
We have a few next. I need a breather. That little bit of goalie training was rough. Yeah. We have for you next. World Cup is being hosted in Brazil. Let's show you what is Brazil, what Brazil is about, the party, the carnival. Let's go to that.
To sleep, how you struggle on the streets, and you can't escape the heat, but your heart can feel that beat, so you get up off your feet. Ain't no mountain you can't reach. Grab a star and make a wish. We celebrating and we waving all our rags. We are united even though we different flags. We
Corcovado, Pão de Açúcar, Copacabana, Leblon, Flamengo, bairros que eu amo do Rio de Janeiro. Brasil! Brasil!
Wow.
Beautiful.
Did you see any of the football, or did you only see the girls in that shot?
Did you? Huh? I did manage to see some of the. I did manage to see some of the football. Yes, I did manage to see some of that. I didn't manage to see some of the girls. Though.
Amazing, Brazil, huh? Brazil World Cup. I don't think it gets any better than that.
Sadly, for you out there, I will not be going.
Unfortunately, someone is going.
Who's that?
I think it's a guy who's supporting England. Does anybody have a clue who's the English supporter here? Anybody?
Yes,
I'm
going.
You had your hand up.
Lucky enough.
Do you have a clue who is going to Brazil out of the three of us? This guy.
Yeah.
The Englishman.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that I do not like that.
I'm going. I'm going to support the Three Lions. We've got tickets for the England versus Italy game in Manaus. Then we go down to Sao Paulo, and we've got England Uruguay. I'm also hopefully.
That'll be a good game. I think that'll be a good game.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent game.
For Uruguay.
Hopefully trying to find a few days in Rio. Now the good news for you guys is I'm going to report live from there, so you guys can see all the wonderful things that are happening in Brazil. So you know you can tell me, you can say thank you later.
Including some girls.
Well, I'm live on camera. I'm not gonna let you set me up like that. I'm going for strictly football purposes.
Football.
Strictly football purposes.
I'm just enthused that you're going to Brazil, and I
can't wait.
You have.
It's a childhood dream, right? I mean, go to Brazil, but go to Brazil when the FIFA World Cup's on. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
Anyhow,
so looking forward
I'll take comfort in the fact that Brazil has several players who are in form.
Yeah,
help me out here.
Some of the players to look at in Brazil's lineup for this World Cup.
Yeah.
Number one, Neymar. You know, Neymar name up for it speaks for itself. Wearing the number 10 shirt, only 22 years.
Neymar has attracted a lot of debate over the last couple of weeks. Is Neymar ready for a World Cup at home? 90,000 people.
Yeah.
Fans,
I think a lot is on his shoulders too.
A lot, 22 years old, the number 10 shirt. Berlin.
Pressure, huh?
Yeah.
Real pressure.
A lot of pressure.
He's expected to lead the Brazil's attack playing as he point forward in this World Cup.
How do they play?
They're playing a 4-2-3-1 this year.
With Neymar pointing the attack.
Neymar going to point. And then after him, we have Oscar. Also 22, young player.
Yeah.
You know, expected to lead the attacking midfield role.
Yeah.
It's your role, isn't it?
That's my role. Maybe I should go and play for Brazil and
No, we need you as a Jaguar. I'm even thinking about getting back my shirt to come play for you guys again.
I really admire Oscar.
Again?
His style of play.
We had this discussion about...
He ever played for the Golden Jaguars?
I wasn't training with you. Where was the video when we were in?
Oh.
NCN has that video. I will get that video.
I'm sorry. He's right. He's talking about on the PlayStation 3.
No.
He's talking about on the PlayStation 3.
He was at the Junior Jaguars training session.
Oh, on the Saturdays at GFC?
At GFC.
By the way,
Saturdays at
these
GFC.
two guys are coaches, and I taught them most of what they know. So if you need any help, you can come to me. I will assist you in assisting them.
Thank you, Stefan.
Yeah. We have Thiago Silva.
Big player.
Mr.
Big player.
Cool.
Captain,
Paris Saint-Germain.
Mr. Cool
Captain.
himself.
Yeah.
Paulinho.
Defensively, very effective. You know, he's been called the veteran of Brazil's squad.
At how old?
29 years old.
Yeah.
And expected to lead them
Let's
in this
talk about
World
some of
Cup.
the notable
He's going to be carrying the
absentees.
captain
If we
back.
could talk about some of the notable absentees.
Kaká.
Kaká.
Robinho.
Paulinho, those are two very, very important guys.
I don't want to say much about Kaká.
I don't want to
Because,
Why?
I think,
Why not? What's wrong with Kaká?
Okay.
I'm the owner of a Kaká shirt, so you need to look at what you see right now. I own a Kaká shirt.
Okay.
What shirt were you wearing when Guyana played Trinidad? Oh, let's talk about that another time. Let's talk
We will
about that
have
another
that-
time.
Before, Brazil had players who had individual roles to play. You know, it was more of individuals carrying the team.
Free roll.
But now, the coach see that, no, this needs to be done as a team. So, he take these individuals to make them as a team, and Kaká didn't fit in. You take a bunch of individual talents and make a team. So I didn't think Kaká would have been the player to fit
disagree with
in.
that.
on the role.
What about, sorry, Steph, I know you were about to say something. What about the experience? How much does experience play in a World
A
Cup?
lot for me.
I mean, for me,
I
World
love an
Cups,
experienced team.
How
who
much
can handle
does
the
experience play? I mean, why, you know, is it just youth and no experience? What's the strategy there for them?
No, I think they mixed it a little.
Yeah?
I think they mix it.
I am all
because
about
they have
experience.
they have young Ramirez.
You're all about experience.
I'm all about
So you like the older girls?
Can we keep the topic to football?
Okay, let's keep
look
this
at
topic.
it.
You threw it on me, you threw it on me. So I'm going to Brazil for the... So are we even? 1-1, yeah?
If we continue being
1-1.
on NCN, this whole broadcast will
Well,
FIFA World Cup 2014, by the way. Just talking about
away from
football,
Kaká, they have Ramirez coming down the side.
Yeah.
Ramirez known for his energy.
Yeah.
Very good with the ball at his
Engine.
feet.
Real
engine
engine.
room. I think he's going to be very creative in Brazil's attack.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think that was a replacement for Kaká.
Yeah. How much pressure on Brazil at home to win this World Cup?
I think they have more pressure than any other team going into this World Cup.
Yeah.
Playing at home, the atmosphere,
Yeah.
the crowd support, and of everything that is going on in Brazil, they still have to focus on winning the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of pressure is on them.
First game, Croatia, opening, I think they got the massive opening ceremony. I'm not going to be there for that, you'd be pleased to know. I'm flying into Brazil that day.
I'm saddened. I'm actually saddened that you're not going to be there. That means we will not be there. We as a team will not be there.
We're going to be sending back live coverage, so you know, make sure the viewers are tuning in to Football Fever for that coverage. First game, Brazil-Croatia. Couple of players for the Croatia team.
Luka Modric.
We have Lucas Modric.
Real
We
Madrid
have
player, by the way.
I know Real Madrid.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
We have
Bayern Munich striker.
Bayern Munich striker.
Morzak.
Morzak.
He's another important face in that Croatian
Yeah.
team.
That's true. Well, actually, I expect Brazil and Croatia to come out of that group. I don't know how you all see it.
Yeah.
Same thing here from me.
Some people's predicting Brazil, Chile.
I don't think
But
so. Brazil, Croatia.
I don't think so.
Brazil,
I like
Croatia
Brazil,
on
Croatia.
my end. But we could debate this all day.
Yeah.
Faisal.
Well, Brazil, Croatia, Cameroon, and Mexico in Group A, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
It's Cameroon.
Cameroon, yeah.
Yeah.
Cameroon, Mexico. Mexico, obviously, you played against them.
Yeah.
Good team.
Good team, good
you know,
team.
but you got to have Brazil as the favorite.
We could debate about the Group A all day, but
Yeah.
we have a lot lined up.
Yeah.
What do we have for these people next? What do we
We want to show them a little bit more about Brazil. We want to show them about the stadiums. So I know we got some cool coverage for that. We got some footage for that.
Some very nice footage for that. Let's take a look at that.
It is a question of trust and confidence. FIFA is behind you. I'm sure you will deliver a wonderful competition for the game, for the world, for Brazil.
The work which has been done since the end of January is just amazing.
Esperem só até vocês verem os nossos estádios. Lindo. É o maior dos palcos.
Those stadiums.
So stadiums. So this World Cup is a very historic World Cup, Stefan. From our research, it's the first World Cup that's going to be having goal line technology.
I think people are coming down too hard on Brazil. Remember, Brazil has to set for this goal line technology. The installation of this stuff is not easy.
You know, and expensive.
That's true. Very expensive.
Easy.
Yeah.
But that is why Brazil is probably getting all this much pressure.
As an Englishman, I'm very happy to see this. In the last World Cup, England scored a legitimate goal. Frank Lampard, for those of you that remember, hit the crossbar, came down, went over the line clearly. The whole of England, including me, in the pubs and the clubs, and the beer went up in the air, and then the referee played on. And it killed a nation. So I know we've got some footage. Should we go to that?
Let's take a look at what goal line technology actually is.
Yeah.
Calls to introduce goal line technology grew louder in recent seasons following a number of high-profile incidents. Most notably, the non-awarding of a goal after Frank Lampard's shot crossed the line in the match between England and Germany at the 2010 FIFA World Cup. This goal line incident in particular triggered the International Football Association Board's decision to reconsider the introduction of goal line technology into the laws of the game, a decision that was formalised at its annual business meeting in October 2010. After more than 2 years of comprehensive testing conducted by EMPA, an independent test institute based in Switzerland, the IFAB decided to approve the principle of the use of goal line technology in association football. Based on the pass-fail test requirements, 2 technology providers, namely GoalRef and Hawkeye, became the first to pass all the necessary tests. The 2 companies subsequently signed license agreements with FIFA in October 2012, therefore being granted official authorization to install their respective goal line technology systems worldwide. Before the competition could kick off, both systems had to pass a final installation test, each of which was conducted once again by EMPA before the tournament. The aim of this final test was to ensure that, once installed in a given stadium, the system would perform to the same level as it did during the system test, and be able to indicate automatically within 1 second to the match officials whether a goal had been scored. This confirmation is relayed via the referee's watch by vibration and visual signal.
Yeah. Whew, painful for me to watch that again. Yeah. Painful.
I don't know what you're worried about.
Painful for me to watch that.
What
whole country.
You are worried about. You're going to go back out the same way again.
I don't think they're going to qualify. I don't think they're going to qualify out of their group.
England is not going very far in this World Cup.
They're not going to qualify out of their group.
You want us today?
Are you drunk?
Hey,
16-16.
You're in a group with Italy, bro.
It's 20 past 4 on a Saturday afternoon.
Out of the World Cup early.
What's your view?
My view, I think Italy and Uruguay is going to qualify out of that group. I don't think England is going to qualify out of that group.
England is not going anywhere.
I'm spending my hard-earned cash to go and watch this team because I tell you what, England are qualifying from this group.
I still have my own opinion. I like Italy and Uruguay.
This is England. We're dealing with England at this point.
Well, England is not going anywhere. Good. They're in a group with Italy, Uruguay.
I have no qualms.
Costa Rica.
I don't think they're going to make it out of that group.
I'll be honest with you. For the first time, England have a squad that everybody perceives as not being a world-class squad. You know what that means? Much less pressure on the players.
But we're not hearing nothing about England's squad.
Exactly.
Where the players play for England?
I'm not going to tell you.
What else? I'm not going to tell us. We always know Wayne Rooney is there. We all know Wayne Rooney. You haven't.
Listen, England over the last couple of years, especially in the last year, have produced a very exciting young brand of players. Ross Barkley, Jack Wilshere, Raheem Sterling.
We are not
right?
doubting that. We're also
Daniel
not
Sturridge
doubting
coming through, right?
We're also
Dark
not doubting that
horses.
England is going to go home rather early. You heard it
No.
from me in my Brazil
No,
t-shirt.
not going to happen.
You
Not
heard
going to
it
happen.
from
England
me.
are qualifying out of this group. I'm
Italy's
telling
going to
you.
go through, but England's going to go home.
England are playing
Now,
Italy.
Italy is making it through.
Italy's going to go through. England is going to go home.
Which two teams are qualifying out of that group for you?
I like
You don't even
Italy.
know. Yeah.
I like Italy.
Italy and Uruguay.
And Uruguay.
Costa
Italy and
Rica.
Uruguay
Going home.
and England.
England going
England
home.
is not
Italy
going
out.
No, I don't
Italy's
think
Costa
Uruguay
Rica
going to make
out.
it.
Italy's going to be there.
England, you know.
Anyway, I think we were talking about before you guys, decided to try and beat up the English. Listen, this is former British Guyana. You guys are supposed to be following the British. This is former British Guyana. Right, okay. So a lot of people are complaining, Steph, about Brazil. It's not going to be ready yet. I think if our memory serves us right, they had the same worry about South Africa.
It's always a worry.
It's not going to be ready.
Yeah.
But you know what?
I think they're going to be ready.
I think it was magical. And I don't think anything went wrong. And I think it was absolutely fabulous.
I loved it. I loved it. Let's see what happened in South Africa.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Great.
Nice.
Great.
Hey.
Nice
Simply
vibes in
beautiful.
Can I say,
South Africa.
really nice to see the late, great Nelson Mandela on that montage there.
It's really nice to see how we all can't agree on who's going to win the World Cup. We all are agreeing that Nelson Mandela was a great man.
Yeah.
Very, very great.
Yeah.
I think he did the opening ceremony for the World Cup.
He did do
in
the
South
opening
Africa.
ceremony for the World Cup in
Yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah. And it's not a team that qualifies for the World Cup, guys.
No.
It's a country.
It's a country. It's a
the
whole
whole
nation.
country, yeah?
Yeah.
And look what happened in South Africa. The whole country got between them. You know?
We're just urging those Brazilians to get
I
behind.
think Brazil vibes is gonna be Brazil atmosphere is gonna be.
Of course, it's Brazil.
Yeah.
It's actually gonna be the same or.
This is the great thing. This is Brazil.
Even
This is
more
the backbone
excited.
of football. This is where it comes down to.
The most famous international football brand in the world, the Brazil football team, the yellow and green.
The
Yellow,
one that's
green,
gonna
and
win.
But
England.
No.
I don't think. I still don't think Brazil is gonna win. I mean, they have the most decorated team at this point.
Yeah.
On paper.
And of the
but
three of the
I
three
don't
of
think
us,
they're gonna win.
They have the best
I'm
country
German.
ambassador. We're gonna say that now. The best country ambassador.
Who's the country ambassador?
I am Brazil's country ambassador at this point in time. Since you're supporting England, you're supporting England. I will support Brazil. It's the best country ambassador.
So
I'm going all the way with England.
We'll come back. You going Brazil to watch England?
Yeah.
Are you going Brazil to watch Brazil?
I'm going to watch Brazil live on NCN.
Okay.
I'm going to watch Brazil because NCN has the sole broadcast rights for the World Cup 2014 in Brazil.
Yes.
I'm going to watch it on NCN.
Okay. I think I'm going to join you to watch it on NCN too.
There's only 1/3 of this group going to be watching it live. Anyhow, we wish them luck.
And exclusively on NCN, the only channel in Guyana television to be showing all the games, all 64 games. Massive. A Brazilian has
Clean
the record
coverage.
for scoring
Clean
more
coverage.
World
Clean coverage.
Clean coverage.
Cleanest coverage.
So is it true to say that NCN have the contract directly from FIFA?
It would be good to say that, yes.
So is that the case? It is the case. It's direct from FIFA.
We have the cleanest
coverage.
Cleanest coverage.
Yeah, yeah.
Cleanest.
So Guyana, get out.
So you guys can look at Brazil.
England.
Get to the final, right? England is not going anywhere. We're not going to have this discussion again. It's going to take us another hour.
Not England, not Brazil.
So there was a Brazilian
Ole.
who scored more World Cup goals than anyone else in the history of football. What's his name?
Thinking. He should be a very important guy.
Begins with an R, ends with a Ronaldo.
Lord, is it Sokram?
No, it's not Sokram. Try again.
Is it Stefan?
It's not Stefan. It's Ronaldo.
It's Ronaldo.
The Brazilian great.
I knew that.
You know, 15 goals he's scored. I believe we got some footage of him scoring all his
Of course
goals.
we have footage of my idol.
Yeah, yeah. Want to go with that?
Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, let's see what he can do.
Still 0-0. And Ronaldo's onside. And the best player in the world scores for Brazil.
About to take the penalty. Ronaldo. Oh, the goalkeeper got there but couldn't keep it out. Oh, it's flat on. Rivaldo puts Ronaldo in the clear. 4-1. Order restored for Brazil. Rivaldo. Ronaldo.
Juninho. Rivaldo. There's Ronaldo. Terrific ball. To pick out Cafu. Ronaldo arriving. Edmilson's cross. And Ronaldo is out. Cup qualifying group. Here is Ronaldo again. Can he find space? He can. How did he do that?
Rivaldo is there too. Can he find Ronaldo? And Brazil will play England in the quarterfinals of Ronaldo for Brazil. Oh, what do you say about that? He's into trouble. This is Harman. Ronaldo wins it back. Now can he find Rivaldo? Yes, he can. Rivaldo! Oh, it's come off gone. Rivaldo! Edison. Rivaldo's dummy. Ronaldo! It's 2-0.
Ronaldinho. Great vision to pick out Cicinho. Ronaldo! It just hits it. Look at this. Ronaldo. Oh! Link between defence and midfield. I think Ghana will try and harry Brazil out of their stride. They played a very high line here. They're onside. Ronaldo, is this the record? It sure is. No one now has scored more goals in the history of the FIFA World Cup finals than Ronaldo.
Big goals. Woo! Big goals.
Big goals.
They say a big player scores big goals in big matches.
That's true.
Don't think it gets
And
bigger than
Ronaldo
that.
is one of them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new Ronaldo, I don't know if he scores big goals in big matches. Sorry, Real Madrid fans. Sorry, Real Madrid fans.
I'm not Real Madrid fan.
Let's not go down that road.
Yeah.
Let's not
I'm
go
not
down
Real
that road.
Madrid
He's
fan.
greater than some of the English players, should I say?
Real plays.
Where? How
relax,
much has
Real.
Wayne Rooney been putting out?
All right, forget Wayne Rooney.
Nah,
Forget
Wayne
Wayne Rooney. Let's get Wayne
No,
Rooney. Put
forget
him over
Wayne
here. Let's talk about the rest of the squad. The other squad. I think let's have a little look at the groups. You know,
Yeah,
I think
that's
today
true.
maybe let's look at the first four groups.
Four groups, yeah.
Group A is Brazil, Croatia, Mexico, Cameroon. We've kind of touched on that group already, I
Yeah.
believe. Group B: Spain, Netherlands, Chile, Australia.
Australia.
What are your views?
Spain, Netherlands.
I like Spain,
Spain,
Netherlands.
Netherlands again.
Why?
Why? Spain, Netherlands. The two teams speak for themselves when they step onto a
Well, that's
football
true.
field.
Oh yeah.
They
That's
do.
true.
Do they?
Spain. I like your style.
And England don't. And England don't.
England speak for. Help me out here. They speak for something. I'm not
Spain
sure.
is the most decorated nation in the history of football.
Current world
Having the
champions.
most titles.
England has the best looking shirts. I can say that much.
Thank you.
At least they have
Listen,
they have
it's
a
not-
parlor.
They have a
Listen,
point
it's not
there,
what
have a
you
point there,
wear,
have
it's
a
how
point
you
there.
wear it. It's how you wear
I think
it.
they're good
At
at
this
selling
point in
the
time,
replicas.
however,
It's how you wear it. Look,
the Englishman
you know?
sitting in the crowd does not look the best. Okay, just say.
Anyway,
Really
moving
wrong.
swiftly on. So Spain, current world champions.
Yeah.
The last World Cup, Italy were the current world champions after they won 2006, and they got knocked out in the group stage. Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we see something? Is there a possibility Spain... In France, same thing.
Actually,
when France won '98, when they went to the next World Cup, they got knocked out in the group stage as well.
I don't think so, because Spain lost the first game in the World Cup group stage, and went on to win the World Cup.
I really don't. Plus, they don't have Paul the Octopus anymore.
So Australia, Tim Cahill.
I don't think
they've been very low key for preparation.
I don't think they have the depth in the team.
Very low key in terms of preparation.
Chile, bit of a dark horse.
Bit of a.
Some people predicted.
What's the Barcelona striker that plays for Chile?
Cannot class.
Good striker.
Can't put up now.
Yeah. Alexi Sanchez.
Sanchez, but I don't
Chilean
think
striker.
I don't think he will be an effect.
Okay.
To the powerhouses.
But Suarez will against England, no? But Suarez for Uruguay on his own against England. So
Suarez is going to destroy England.
We're still in this debate about England again.
No, but you guys just keep pulling me down, It's like a crab barrel, syndrome.
You're going to make things happen.
But everybody's debating England's going to win the World Cup.
I said England going to win the World Cup. I said England going to qualify from the group.
In a month.
All I'm saying, you got to take this in. Mr. Shabazz, the old Golden Jags coach, always used to say, you can only take one game at a time. Your footballing knows one game at a time. We're taking Italy, then we're taking Uruguay, then we're taking Costa Rica.
And then you're taking a ticket back home. That's what you're going to take, a ticket back home.
All right, let's go. Moving swiftly on. So you're saying Spain and Netherlands for Group B,
Spain and Netherlands definitely going to go through.
I think what we should do, we're going to have to write this down and let the public decide when the final, who actually predicts the
champions.
I don't think that's fair to you guys, because everybody knows Brazil is going to go all the way to the final. It's not fair to you guys, man.
I don't think Brazil is going to take it.
Group C, people. Group C.
We have Colombia.
Colombia, Greece, Ivory Coast, Japan.
That's a bit of a tricky group.
I go with Colombia and Japan.
I like Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast is actually good.
I like Ivory Coast.
You like from Ivory
Coast? You going with Colombia and Japan?
I don't think he's going to be an effect on this World Cup.
Call your two.
I like Colombia.
Why?
And Japan.
Why do you like Japan?
Is Falcao going to be fit in time?
This game was made for Falcao.
Is he going to be fit in time for the World Cup to start, though?
I think he's going to be fit. I think he's ready.
He's injured
I
at the
think
moment.
he's a very clinical player for Colombia.
Major question. Is he going to be fit?
I think his presence alone is going to send a message to the opponents.
So hold on. Falcao's presence is going to be amazing, but Neymar and Brazil is not going to take them to the final?
No. That's what I'm saying.
What about Daniel Sturridge?
Brazil is not going to take them to the final?
Brazil have so much stars.
No.
So who you call your two?
Colombia, Japan.
Colombia, Japan. Call your two.
Ivory Coast, Colombia.
Ivory Coast, Colombia. Just to be different, I'm going Greece, Ivory Coast.
You have to be English one up. I'm
going Greece, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast are a very big team, you know. You've got Yaya Toure. You've got Didier Drogba's experience, you know. Okay, final group, just before. Group D, guys. Group D, we've already covered, really. Uruguay, Costa Rica, England, Italy.
England going home.
I go with Italy, Uruguay.
England to top the group.
Italy, Uruguay, of
Italy, Uruguay for me as well. England is going home. We're not going to have this discussion again.
Right, we're going to members of the public, remember who they voted for. Who'd you go for? You went for England out. They're saying England out, guys.
Make sure you take,
right? Remember that.
Make sure you take photos for us.
I'm going to take a lot of photos.
In Brazil.
I have a bucket at home. I'm going to write Faisal on it, and I'm going to leave it right there for you. When you come back, I'll greet you at the airport with that bucket.
Anyway,
that bucket is what I'll greet you with.
So, Steph, what's great about this show is, you know, we're going. This show's for the fans. We're going fans. We're going. This is for the football community. We're going with the players. We're going with the coaches.
That's true.
And we really want the people on the streets in Guyana to really be included in this show. So I know you guys have done some filming. You want to run with that?
So we went into the Georgetown streets today, and everybody is hyped about the World Cup. Of course they are. It's Brazil. Everybody likes Brazil. Nobody likes England. Everybody likes Brazil. Let's see what the people have to say.
A couple of people on the streets, we'll be talking about football. It's always a crazy environment in downtown Georgetown. And we'll be talking about FIFA 2014, which is happening right next door in Brazil. Stay tuned, we're going to talk to a couple of people.
World Cup is good for South America, and I'm personally back in Brazil, 100%. Brazil. Brazil.
So you're supporting the neighbor?
Of course.
All right, in terms of your player, who do you think is your personal favorite player?
Neymar.
Neymar? Why do you think so?
Because he's good.
I love Brazil, and I hope Brazil could win.
And I always looking for Brazil because I living in this, what do you call it?
South America. We're living on South America.
Anyhow.
Yeah, Brazil all the time. Neighbor, you don't mean represent Brazil all the time. All the time.
And who's your favorite player?
Well, you got we name now commanding the name again. Sure. Neymar, yeah. That's my boy. Yeah, he gonna pull it through. He gonna pull it through for real. No doubt.
All right, so Brazil is at the top of the list to win, but who you think could come from behind?
Well, I got Argentina.
Argentina?
Yeah, I got Argentina. This is the only team I think could come from behind. You know what I mean? Way back to now, still rapping, you know what I mean? And they're going all the time. But we gotta watch Italy or German. The Germans. We still gotta watch them, right? But now we got strong backings, eh? Brazil all the way.
All right, so tell me a little bit about, who's your favorite team in terms of the whole competition, the FIFA Football 2014?
Oh, well, that's easy. My favorite team is Brazil. I think they're going to win it because they're playing at home, so they have their home support. And Neymar have a point to prove that he's the best striker, so I believe that they can win.
I mean, one of your players, you mentioned one of them a little earlier, but your favorite player on the turf right now?
Cristiano Ronaldo, definitely, but I don't think he can carry the entire team by himself. When you're fighting in the country and really stand out and represent your country.
Well, I always back Brazil as a favorite team, but my player is Cristiano Ronaldo, and I would like to see Portugal, all Portugal and Brazil in the final. Yeah, because I'm from South America and I always know and hearing about Brazil football, and this is the only football I go and come to love. I think no team, the only thing could come from behind, if it's not Brazil, it's Portugal. This for me.
So that's your back in there?
Yeah.
Brazil or Portugal?
Brazil and Portugal final.
The only team could come from behind and match them up is the Dutch. One more time.
Impossible. They can't happen.
Dutch team?
Dutch
They
team.
can't happen.
One more time.
Could never happen. Fancy gallop they got.
Them is the Iron Rabbit.
Them is not a player. Them is 1 foot player. Left foot, them is ready. Iron Rabbit.
I'm glad for African team. I don't know why it's Brazil.
African team? Like which African team?
Anyone. Everybody not Brazil, but it's Brazil is my team. I don't got no other team but Brazil. No matter what you do. No matter what you ask me, my team is Brazil all the time.
Well, I love Brazil as a neighboring country to win the World Cup because they are very good players.
Well, Brazil can't lose the World Cup at all in life.
Since Brazil is a neighboring country and they got a lot of experienced players worldwide, nationwide, all across the world, I think Brazil is the champion team. Being the host, they get a home side advantage, and this is what the people I'm looking for.
Brazil!
I can't believe this. Not one vote for England.
Come on!
Not one.
Not one for Germany.
Listen,
Italy.
Listen, our friend there.
Biased.
For me, Steph, there's a reason why a lot of those guys are wearing dark glasses. Because they're clearly blind.
Brazil nil.
They're clearly blind.
Yeah, yeah.
Brazil nil.
Yeah?
England none.
Wow. Listen, all I know for me, look.
Yeah.
I'm a proud. Look, I'd love to see Brazil do it. I just think too much pressure. Too much pressure. You know what? Pressure cooker, bubbling.
I think they have a lot of pressure too. Neymar have a lot of pressure.
Can't believe
a lot of
it.
expectations from him too.
Not one England fan. Guys, if you're out there.
Those people know their football. How could you support England and Brazil is right next door? You're playing in Brazil. There's Neymar.
So you want us to
There's
support
me
Brazil then?
supporting Brazil.
You want us to support Brazil?
Next week, Saturday, we've got another show, 3:30. I want another cameraman out in a different area. I want to find some England fans. What area are we going into next week?
Manchester.
No. We're going into that area in
You're finding England
Georgetown.
fans in Manchester.
We're going to an area in Georgetown.
Yeah, we'll go. Let me say. What? Tiger Bay?
We're going into Tiger
Tiger
Bay.
Bay.
We're going into Tiger Bay, 3:30. Well, we're going to go in for the shoot. So we're going to go in early Saturday. We're looking for more fans.
So if you are an England fan, are in Tiger Bay, I'm pleading with you. Please come out for Faisal. Here, Faisal. Help Faisal out. He's backing England.
10-0. 10-0. Great show, guys. Great show. Good
Yeah,
warm-up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
cool.
good.
We done already?
Don't know. What else we got?
That's about it.
That's about it. Went quick. Exclusively on NCN, we've got all the FIFA Football Brazil 2014 games, all 64 games. Exclusive partners with FIFA.
Come see England heartbreak, Brazil's triumph, Italy's put out. It's all there. It's all on NCN.
Join us.
For now.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. One love, one life, one world, one fight, whole world, one night, one place, Brazil. Everybody put your flags in the sky and do what you feel. It's your world, my world, our world today. And we invite the whole world to play. En mi mundo, tu mundo, el mundo de nosotros. Invitamos a todo el mundo a jugar soccer in the sky. Hey, man, I'm sad.